everyone, this is Mac Tech Tutorials. Today we are going to learn about how to use the fixing pane of Adobe Photoshop Elements. Now basically the fixing pane is actually called like the quick fixes, but I like it a lot because it kind of gives you a little bit more control over your photo. And as some of you may know, I already did a Photoshop Elements tutorial about how to like real world Photoshop editing on an actual photo and how to make it actually look nice and get the best results out of it. So we're going to be doing basically the same thing, except we're going to be using a bit of different preferences and actually using them alongside what I already taught in the other tutorial. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is open up Adobe Photoshop Elements right here. And get this, and usually you'd either click open, and you can get your photos if you want to choose one. So I want to go in here, and I want to choose this one. It's kind of a dark photo, as you can see. It's not very bright. So basically the first thing I'm going to try and do to it is not with these, because those are just photo effects. I'm going to go to this tab right here, and you'll get this. So fix is basically just fixing it to what it wants you to do. So let's just try that. And that actually makes it look a bit more acceptable looking. Now, shadows. Let's try shadows. That, you can experiment with that setting a bit to make it look a lot more visible. Like that. That's how I want it. Midtones. And highlights. I don't want highlights in mine, so I'm just going to saturation. That's basically making it have a bit more color, but I don't like that very much, so I'm just going to leave it at, well, basically the default. Temperature is basically hot on this end and cold. What they do is that makes it blue, and that makes it orange, so I'm just going to leave it right there in the middle. Tints, green and purple, kind of self-explanatory a bit, and purple, so and sharpen is kind of self-explanatory too, as you can see when I sharpen it all the way. You can see at these edges kind of sharpen up here, like that. And when I unsharpen, you can see that they aren't as sharp. We're going to first determine if this looks good enough. And in my opinion, this looks pretty good. So let's save it. Let's save it as a copy. And then let's change what we want to change, but in this case I just leave it as the default and click OK. And then it will save your photo, your now edited photo, to your hard drive. Okay, so thank you for watching, and subscribe to see more tutorials.